You're listening to Blugold Radio Dramas with the further adventures of Lion Man. Panicago, a stinking cesspool of crime, again. From the dissolution of the notorious and highly professional Crime Limited, various factions have inherited the streets. The Northeast is under the control of Biff the Strangler McKillerson. The Southeast belongs to Joanne Not Alliance faction. Hubert Ambrose, Kyle Berkeley, the three etc. brothers, and Adam Capitalist Smith battle for control of the West Side. Needless to say, the police have their hands full. So it will not be said. This leaves one question on everyone's minds. Is the lint trap clean? And...
where's Lion Man?
Well, Jones here was the last one to see him. He'll tell you. He's awesome.
Well, Jones?
Lion Man? Oh, that guy, yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Carol was just telling me how sweet I was.
That's so sweet. All cars, be on the lookout for a Hubert Ambrose, a Carl Berkeley, a Biff McKillerson, and a Joe Not Alliance Jr.
Will these fiends ever be caught? What's to happen to Joe Not Lion Jr.? Find out next time on Lion Man and Blugold Radio Sunday.
Or something like that.
Well, where is he then?
I don't know. He just said, Lion Man away, and took off in a flash of gold and mighty roar. I had my back to him, though, so I just assumed.
You know what happens when you assume.
I make an ass out of you.
And me.
That's what I just said.
Ugh! I'll be in my office. Find Lion Man.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am!
Oh.
Meanwhile, in the southeastern third of the city...
Put a hit on Ambrose, Berkeley, Smith, the etceteras, and McKillerson. In fact, double his bounty.
Yes, Miss Lion. Although...
What?
Well, today is International Assassin Appreciation Day. They have the day off.
But it's Friday.
Yes, they like to make 3-day weekends where they can.
Stupid unions. I wish we were in Wisconsin.
And to the north...
Yes, I'll have cheese curds with that for free.
Farther south than that, in the Panicago offices of the Strangler.
Call up the Westsiders. Tell them I got a proposition for them.
The Westsiders, who were collectively known as the Gullible Gangsters, quickly assembled for the meeting. This narration brought to you by the Foreshadowing Boosting Initiative. The Foreshadowing Boosting Initiative. No, we are not the FBI. And now, back to the story. And just like that, the Strangler consolidated control over the entire West Side, leaving only himself and Joanne Not Alliance to battle it out.
Darn him to heck!
Miss Lion, please, you need to have some composure. Ooh! Good shot, Miss Lion. Would you mind if I took the rest of the day off to go to the hospital?
By all means.
Thank you, Miss Lion. Someone to see you, Miss Lion.
Bonjour, Joanne.
Ah, Jacqueline, mon bon ami, bonjour. What brings you to Panicago?
Le boss grand.
The big boss?
Oui. Is this what I have just said? Why do you repeat it?
So the listeners can understand.
Oh.
What about Le Boss Grand?
He wants to move in. He thinks you are his best opportunity to do so.
Meanwhile, at City Hall...
Interim mayor.
What is it? I was just listening to NPR.
I love NPR.
Why wouldn't you? They have so much creative and thought-provoking programming.
Not to mention their in-depth and award-winning journalism.
How could I forget? But NPR can't do it alone.
No, they can't. I should consider donating to my local station.
Yes, we all should. Now, what did you come in here for?
A plane belonging to Le Syndicate Criminal flew into Quimbley Airport.
That's on the south side, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are you up to, Joe Not Alliance Jr.?
Mom!
What is it, sweetheart?
Where are the Pop-Tarts?
Oh, we haven't had those in years. They have too much sugar and processed gunk.
Well, what do we have then?
We have some kale tarts, all natural wheat flatbread with kale-flavored filling. Just pop it in the toaster and...
You'll wish you were dead.
Joe, don't start.
Well, I'm good, Mom. Thank you, though.
Okay, there are some kale chips in the cupboard if you get hungry later.
How long are you planning to stay, son?
Joe, he's our son. He can stay as long as he wants to. But if you had to ballpark it...
I don't know, guys. Things just haven't been going so great in the city.
Well, where in the heck is that? Oh, what's his name? Liger Man. Isn't that his job?
Yeah, that's just what they need, some fruity vigilante skipping around the city. I wouldn't say fruity, Dad. Have you seen that guy's suit or whatever? The heck would you call gold spandex? Maybe it was the only material the store had left.
Quit it, both of you, Joe. That is none of our business.
Right, Mom.
Whatever alternative kind of lifestyle he leads, I'm sure he's happy.
He doesn't have one, I would assume.
Well, you know what happens when you assume.
Yes, Mom.
By the way, sweetheart, is there someone special you have your eye on?
There was. Her name was Joanne. What's the matter, Miss Lion?
I'm just thinking of this silly guy I met. His name was Joe. I wonder what happened to him.
Well, we really need to get back to this drug report. Oh, good shot, Miss Lion. I'm going back to the hospital. You go ahead and pine for a bit. Make sure you read those through, though.
Thanks.
Oh, that was near an artery. Miss Lion, Mr. McKillerson is here to see you.
Show him in.
Do I have to? Right this way, please.
You should really get that looked at. Hiya, Josie.
What do you want, Buford?
Josie, we're old pals. What do you want?
You dead?
Well, that was harsh.
What do you want?
An apology for one.
No.
Fine. I also want to know what the French syndicate is doing here in the States.
Who are you? Ohio Republican Congressman Bob Ney?
Are you even old enough to get that reference?
It was for a report I did in high school.
He's the Freedom Fries guy, right?
Yes. How did you know?
I just looked it up.
What an age Weeze lives in.
Well, are you threatened, Buford?
I don't know. Am I supposed to be?
Yes.
So you want a turf war?
Yes.
Well, all right then.
Joanne, what's going on?
Jacqueline, I wanted you to meet Mr. McKillison. We'll be going to war with him.
Sacre bleu! Why is he here? Why so gorgeous?
The Midwesterners, Jacqueline.
And so the turf war began. Things were relatively quiet for a week. Then...
Hey, Lou, aren't we supposed to be having a turf war?
That's right, Sal.
Well,
Well,
shouldn't we be engaging in nefarious activities?
thought we did that on a regular basis.
Just grab your kit.
Sal and Lou drove down to the southeastern waterfront, where they burned down a warehouse full of drugs.
The Strangler will be pleased.
Yeah, warehouse 981.
Lou, it was 186.
Hey, you guys know whose drugs these are?
Time to switch sides, Lou.
The war was on. Each act of revenge was met with another of greater magnitude. No one seemed to be exempt. No place seemed to be safe from the...
Hey, you.
Ah!
Give me your wallet.
Here, take it.
Thanks.
The criminals at the Not-A-Lion home in Sticksville, Joe, got a call.
Oh, Mia, hello. How are you? Is everything... You want to speak to Joe? Okay, then. Sweetheart, your sister is on the phone. I'll talk to you later, Mia. Oh, okay. See you on Thanksgiving, then.
Hey, sis.
Joe, where have you been?
Mom and Dad's.
Do you know what's been going on?
Yeah, I've heard bits and pieces.
Yeah, no running water. The water bill hasn't been paid. That was your job, Joe.
What about the city? How are things?
It's Panacago. Like, what do you mean?
The rise in crime?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad, too.
The city needs me.
To pay the water bill? Yeah.
You're right, Mia. I can't stay home forever. I'm going back in.
Awesome. Bring a check for $60, too.
Mom, Dad, I'm going back to the city.
Okay.
Nice seeing you, son.
I'm stymied. That is not what I want to hear.
It's the truth, Sarge.
Has anyone come up with a way to contact Lion Man?
I'm telling you, Beacon. It's the only way to go.
What do you think, this is a comic book?
I think it's ripped off of one.
Look, we all need to give up now. We're doomed.
Sarge, turn on the radio.
NPR?
Would you need any other station?
The president had this to say today.
If Panacago did not fix stuff, I would send in Navy SEALs.
Wonderful.
Beacon!
No!
No matter how you slice it, this situation is not awesome. It's awful.
Don't lose hope, Commish. I'm sure Lion Man is on his way.
There's my cue.
But just then, the doors into the meeting room burst open.
Huh?
Hello, my name is Biff McKillerson, and I'm here to take over the city.
Interim Mayor Willis, your 4 o'clock is here.
Well, that would make things easier for all of us. You know what? I'll head down to maintenance and get you a copy of the key to the city.
Sergeant, stop!
Lion Man!
That's right, 'tis I.
Shoot him!
Uh-oh.
He jumped out the window!
Thanks, we all saw it.
Now how about that key?
Right, this way.
You okay, mister?
Oh, hey, kid. Yeah, Lion Man, away. Oh.
Will Panicago ever clean up its act? Will the president send in the Navy SEALs? Find out next time on Lion Man on Blugold Radio Sunday.